So, that Uni Declassified thing that I do sometimes. I think it's about time we talk about going out. But what I will do is preface this by saying that you do not have to go out. It's completely optional. In Freshers Week, it might help you to break down some of those barriers and be friends and buddies. I don't know why that meant friends. Don't beat people up. If you need to do that to intermingle, then you can do that. And you don't have to do it all the rest of the time. People won't judge you too hard. They may pester and pester and pester you when they're more comfortable with you, that is. But you don't have to. That's called peer pressure. But they're never serious about it, or at least the people I lived with were never serious about it. When we were all in the flat and the rest of the term was on its way, we were proceeding forward, yep, there was no need to always go out. I mean, we did go out a lot, but not everyone did. Several flatmates still stayed back, and we still appreciated them for who they are and still spent time with them and still loved each other. So you will be fine if you don't choose to go out, I promise. What are some handy tips for nights out? I don't know. It'll be different for everyone depending on how many clubs you have or how little clubs you have. But you'll know what to do. You'll adapt to the lifestyle. You'll watch everybody else. Some people will have more experience of going out in general before uni and some people won't. So you can look at other people and choose which behaviours you want to adopt. One thing you can do before a night out, well actually, there's many things you can do. The first thing you should do before a night out is make sure that you know how to get there and back, because otherwise you got a problem. It's pretty easy for us because we call up a taxi at the beginning of the night and then call up a taxi at the end of the night, or walk because it's not far. You don't have to know hours and hours in advance and pre-book it, just make sure that you know it's going to be an easy way to get back. I don't know what your situation's gonna be, but that's something you can do. And another thing you can do is when you get to town, take out the money that you're gonna need for the night out, so you have X amount of money to spend on your night out and won't use your card or something like that. One of my flatmates, Gabby, used to put a tenner in another part of her purse that she didn't remember she'd done. She'd hide it from herself, but still have it for the night out. And then when she thought she'd spent all her money, there was another tenner, so it kind of worked out well for her that way. So you could do that. Trick yourself into thinking that you have less money than you do. I think that's about it. It's really not like, it's a big part of uni, but not the biggest part in terms of how I can help you. You know, you will figure things out like this for yourself. You get a feel for it and you will sort your routines out. Student nights are cheap, though they could be a weekday. Just have your right balance of fun times and normal times. Okay? If you have any more questions because this was a rubbish video, leave them down below. Because really, this bit's down to you, nothing to do with me. Can't really give people advice on having fun. So, I shall see you in the next video, which is going to be about the degree itself, which again is going to be subjective. So we'll see how I do on that one. See you later.